I mean, everything is backwards, but in trafficking, in being a prostitute, there's rankings to things. So a trafficker, a pimp, and a John are three different things. When you are one of the girls or one of the guys, you have a kind of a ranking, and being bottom means being top. So when at one point you had to work for that ranking, though, if there's multiple girls or multiple boys in a pimp's possession, you have to work for that ranking. You have to work for that, basically, respect from your pimp to be able to have your pick of jobs. And it's not like you get to pick if you don't want to be hurt. It's just kind of choosing a lesser evil type of situation. So if you find that ranking, or if you have that ranking with your pimp, then you can kind of pick what jobs you want. So if there's sex machines, then you can pick kind of the least painful sex machine to have to be on for hours.
Looks like Katt's got a strong hold on his fellow colleagues and is now revealing never-seen-before clips. Soon after Williams dropped a bomb on almost all his fellow comedians and superiors in the industry, Keanu Reeves is all set to join forces and do exactly the same. With intentions of being yet another whistleblower, Reeve is all set to expose the Hollywood elites and their underground play tunnels.
Child Protective Services government custody for a year straight. By less than a few weeks, because of my last name and because of the elite ties that I have, they took me out of the missing child network system, and removed me from any Amber Alerts or any type of system to tell anybody that I was missing. But CPS still collected money for me. There were fake FBI that were sent out to torment my mom, to mess with people that I knew of that my pimp seen me with, because he made it. There were fake FBI that came out to torment my mom because my pimp made it in a way that he knew who I was hanging around, he knew what I was doing at school, he knew all those things. But I had to be safe, and I can't say exactly how I disappeared. It would incriminate a few really, really, really good people, because they had to do what they had to do to make sure that I'm still sitting here right now. If I didn't leave that park that day, I'd probably still be stuck in somebody's tunnel or dead. So that was rush hour.
Take a look. Recently, Katt Williams went on a controversial tirade on the Club Shay Shay podcast, labeling a number of well-known Hollywood personalities as deviant. Speaking with retired NFL tight end Shannon Sharpe about his career, Williams brought up his past experience of being canceled for coming out against R. Kelly and Michael Jackson during their contentious legal battle. And, like R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, Williams maintained that he has been gathering data on people and their secrets. He explicitly targeted a number of celebrities, referring to musician Chris Ludacris Bridges and actor Kevin Hart as plants in a studio. Not to mention, Williams asserted that the Illuminati made offers to both him and the rapper Ludacris, one of which required them to remove all of their hair and the other to accept $200 million. Then again, Katt Williams has said that he finds Kevin's success rather strange, citing his multiple Netflix comedy specials, leading roles in box office hits like the Jumanji movies, endorsement deals with major companies like Chase and Fabletix, and all of that happening overnight. Williams' reputation is built on comedic series like The Pimp Chronicles. See, according to the actor himself, every single movie that Kevin Hart did had likewise shown up in Katt's mailbox for a few years. However, he had turned down the most, if not all of them. Why? Because he would often want to change some aspects of characters to better reflect himself, rather than support or dress in gowns like Hart does. he also applied the similar principle to Haddish. You can hear the rest for yourself about how comedian Tiffany Haddish was also on the receiving end. Williams continued by claiming that Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey are ritualistic freaks as well, bolstering the theory that the Illuminati is a man unit and that Kevin isn't the only Cedric the Entertainer and Ricky Smiley. Katt claims that Harvey in particular has a talent for lying through his teeth and that, if anything, he has lied about his background and his difficulties in general. Williams goes on to say that Harvey, the host of Family Feud, has not only failed as an actor in Hollywood, but has also pilfered and made money off of another comic's work, particularly since he has the upper hand. Rumor has it, just like Reeves, Williams also believes that Steve Harvey pilfered ideas from Mark Curry's sitcom Hangin' with Mr. Cooper when producing The Steve Harvey Show. Comedian Katt Williams essentially asserts that there is a group of men in Hollywood who attempt to keep others under their feet, or at least constitute a man unit. Williams went on to discuss declining opportunities in return for rejecting particular requests. In one instance, he claimed, infamous film producer and convicted sex offender Harvey Weinstein asked to have oral sex. Williams went on to say that he would never take shortcuts to success, especially if it meant avoiding the Illuminati. Williams reiterated that it doesn't matter if you Diddy, who was charged in late 2017 with sexual assault by 4 different women. In addition, he stated that because Michael Jackson and R. Kelly are black males and members of the Ceremonial Club, he was canceled for talking about the accusations made against them. The comedian went on to explain how he and actor and rapper Ludacris received an invitation to an Illuminati function and had to do certain rituals. Naturally, Williams asserts that Ludacris's fair-toned wife, who has never been spotted in public, was a direct result of his acceptance of the Hollywood Illuminati's offer. Essentially, that's the price one must pay to participate in such rites. So, while it remains to be seen if Keanu will finally come out of the shadows and publicly support all of this, Hollywood will essentially be in flames when he does. That's all for today. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.